So this is another Stuff I Own, and in this case we have The Flash from the Justice League movie. Is played by Ezra Miller. So there is Justice League. Pretty much probably the same costume in the Flash movie, but this came out before the Flash movie. So he's kind of a polarizing character in the Justice League movie because it's very different from the Barry Allen that we all know. He's younger, he's very quirky, offbeat, but I thought the performance was very fun. I liked it. I thought it was one of the more. He brought kind of a bit of fun to an otherwise rather dour movie, particularly the theatrical release. As for Ezra Miller, the person, he seems pretty horrible. I think he's got some serious mental problems. And despite the fact that I do enjoy his portrayal of the Flash, I think he's done in the DCU. The Flash movie was, I believe it was a box office failure. Didn't do that great. The only reason I saw it was because it was free on Netflix. I did think it was one of the better DCU movies, but I would actively avoid movies if Ezra Miller were starring in it, although I don't think he gets too many roles anymore just because of his personality. But I do think that that's a very good likeness of the actor, and I think this is a very nice figure. Now, a lot of this figure, so obviously this is a huge departure from the comic book costume. It's all wires and plates, and I don't know how a kid managed to put all this together, but most of it on this figure is illusion. So all the wires, like this part in here, this is all one plastic plate. None of these wires are real. It's just a molded plastic. A lot of plastic pieces up here. The shoulder pads are a separate piece. They are removable. They are Velcro, which I am not a fan of Velcro, but what I am a fan of is something that I don't remember any other figure I have having this, particularly the Hot Toys figures, because this is a Hot Toys figure, is that the head is held on by a magnet. I don't know why they don't do this more because it actually works really well. So yeah, that's pretty cool the way they use the magnet. But again, it's like we have a cloth outfit underneath here, so it's kind of rubber plating over top of it. I'm sure that in the movie I assume that it was a harder material. But it is a good looking figure. Probably somewhat delicate, and my figure is getting a little dusty. I've had it for a few years now. So you can see the back. Yeah, the plating on here, I don't know if it was always like this or if it's pulling off a little bit. I'm not sure. I assume it's glued on. But the detailing is really exquisite. And I did look at still shots from the movie, and it's very accurate to the movie. But you could see that the wiring on it doesn't really, like here, it doesn't join up. This wire just kind of goes nowhere. This wire should technically probably be joined with this. So these are just, and okay, so this wire actually is, it's kind of a string, and it is loose on here, done purposely, so it's not glued on. But these plastic pieces, rubber pieces, these are all just molded on here. So it's a cool figure. I like it. I didn't get all the Justice League figures, but I did like the Flash figure. And even though his knees, for whatever reason, they're like his knee is really off to the side in this. Yeah, some weird stuff. Hot Toys can take a long time from announcement to release, so I guess they're trying to get it right. But yeah, good figure. I like it, even down to the fingernails. And you can see it's got just the eerie accuracy in the eyes there. Really nice. So that is The Flash from Justice League by Hot Toys.